Welcome to your extended version of your FIT application, 15-minute power lunch at your desk workout. Now, as we already know, we have 5 exercises that we're going to complete for 1 minute at a time for 3 rotations. Now, one of the most important part about this exercise program is your form. And the first thing you want to do is bring yourself to the front of your seat as safely as possible. Then you want to bring your shoulders back, chest out, head up as you do your forward arm rotations. Now, when you switch to your rear rotations, the form stays the same. You want to engage the core a little bit, rotate to the rear. When you go to your overhead press, form is still the same. Engage that core and tighten up so you can involve the back muscles a little bit more. Now, when we're switching to the seated knee raises, we have 2 variations. We have the novice and we have the advanced. The advanced is done with 2 knees coming up, engage the core, and take as much pressure as possible off of your hip flexors as you can. When we switch to the novice side, we're doing 1 leg at a time. It's 30 seconds on each leg before you make your switch. Now, the last exercise that we have in this is the squat. And when you start with the squat, you want to start with your feet shoulder widths apart. You want to take your arms and cross them across the opposite shoulders. Make sure your head is up. And when you go into your squat, you want to lead with your hips. Okay? Now, what that does is allows for your knees to stay over your toes, allows for your spine to stay straight, and also allows for you to keep the pressure off of your lower back and keeps it on your thighs. Now, with this exercise, you can go fast, you can go slow, but whatever you do, just stay in control. And if you find yourself getting wobbly, tighten the muscles up, and it'll put you right back in correct form.
It's also important to make sure you're breathing when you perform these exercises. Be sure to inhale and exhale.
And you're right, Q. You must breathe through these exercises because if you don't, you'll overexert yourself. And if you do, you'll find yourself with an exertion headache that can last 3 to 4 weeks. Now, for our different variations of this exercise program, we're using a stability ball. And with the stability ball, the form is still the same. Your chest is out, shoulders back, head up. And when you do your arm rotations, they go to the front and then they go to the rear. And when you do your overhead, same thing. Keep it tight to engage your back muscles a little bit. Keep it tight for your core. Now, when we go to the seated knee raise, we only have 1 variation, and that is 1 leg only. And the reason why is because this is a stability ball, and we want you to stay stable for safety reasons. And you want to do each side for 30 seconds at a time before you make your switch.
And also, you want to make sure you stabilize yourself by holding on to the ball.
Right.
Keeping your core tight.
Right.
Toe up, heel out, and you want to bring it in.
And you also want to make sure that you keep your feet inside of your shoulders on this so you can be a little bit more stable. Now, the last exercise that we have in this program is a squat. And there's going to be a different variation for the stability ball. Now, just like Todd and Q, they have their arms across their shoulders on opposite sides. We're going to put our feet, place our feet on the outside of the ball, both hands on the ball, and then when we go down, we're going to go down with an extension, okay? And we're going to extend out and up, down and up. And make sure your head stays up and it helps keep your spine in line. Now, if you have an extra 10 to 12 minutes after you complete this exercise routine, find a stairwell. If you don't have a stairwell, find the coffee machine to go back and forth to or your friend's office for the cardio portion of this exercise program. And you can log on to our website at www.boss-fitness.com or you can go to mycolumbuspower.com or you can Facebook us at Boss Fitness Studio for more information about our FIT applications. So now let's go.